Hello. Hello, it's Anita Burrows. It's Anita Burrows on Vegan Life Skills, and it is a fun day Sunday. So we are prepared. I've changed things up. I've worked really diligently at preparing today's meal. So let's get this party started. Yes, we're going to make vegan stuffed shells. And you can stuff them whatever you want to, but I'm going to stuff mine with, as you will find out. Let's see if I can get you on the laptop and see if I can get you on the cell phone. So we got everything here. Doesn't look too, everything worked out fine before, I tell you. Okay, so what we're going to start with, and I've already prepared a whole lot so that this wouldn't take a long time. Let's see if that light helps a little. I have our cooked shells. You want to cook them for about 8 minutes and then drain them completely. And I've also prepared our stuffing. This is our stuffing. It is from tofu, cashews, water, and lemon juice. 4 ingredients. Then I kind of doctored a little bit. So I have some nutritional flakes in there. Hello. Hi, everybody. I have some nutritional flakes in here. I have some salt and a little bit of white pepper. And this is part of the filling. So I already have it made. You put it in the blender, blend it up till it's nice and creamy. This is nice and creamy. And I'll put that aside for now. I have our spinach and this handy dandy, oh my goodness, I love this measuring cup, but it's a strainer with holes on the side. It came in handy this time because you had to thaw the spinach and then drain it. This is a really cool measuring cup. Awesome. I just took my spatula and squeezed the water out, and this is what I have, our spinach. So now that we have all of that together, we're going to stir. Oh, I didn't tell you about this. This is the remainder of the tofu. So half of it is blended and the other half is crumbled by hand. So I just took my hand and crumbled it just like that. It kind of looks like ricotta cheese right now. So we're going to add the already blended tofu that has the cashews in it. And don't worry, I'll put this recipe up on our Facebook page. We're going to get everything out. So how's everyone doing today? I'll get to your responses at the end because this is going to be rather messy and I don't want to keep touching my cell phone with my fingers. So we almost have all of it out. It's a really quick, easy recipe. I don't know if you could tell, I've been doing some really easy recipes because not everyone has the time to start from scratch, to do very long, lengthy recipes. So this is a quick, easy one. So we have all of that stirred together. Now, I want to add some sweetener, and this is organic blue agave sweetener. Because as you know, tofu takes on the flavors of what you add to it. It's not a lot of sweetener. Salt. Add our salt. This is garlic powder or basil, and you can add any types of seasonings that you want to because this is so versatile. If you've made stuffed peppers in the past using your meat, then you can add any type of vegan crumbles that you want. Make your own meat for this and stuff your shells with whatever you wish. Oh, it's looking like some stuffed shells up in here, isn't it? Yes, that's the stuffing. I also modified this and I added my Penske seasonings. I really don't even leave home without them. I go to Florida and I take them with me. And this is a blend that I picked up when I was in Florida. It's called Flavor Mate Table Blend, and it is salt free, but it smells delicious. So I'll put that in, stir that up. What you guys think so far? Does it look like stuffing that you would put into your stuffed shells? I thought so. And it smells wonderful. Oh, okay. Now we're going to add in our already strained spinach. This was frozen. And add that in. And this is optional. You don't have to add in spinach, but you know, I'm going through this nutrifying, which is a word I made up, adding more nutrients to our meals. So spinach is another way that we can nutrify our food. So we're going to stir that all in. Don't have to stir it too much. It's really going to cook in the oven that you will have on 350. Oh, not only is it nutrified, but look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the green. Love the green. So I was out today and I was checking out some new frozen foods department in local store that I was in. I'm getting ready to stuff the shells. And of course, I'm going to stuff them like, wow, overstuff them. And I ran into a wonderful woman who, for medical reasons, is having a difficult time digesting meats. So I had an opportunity to talk with her about what we're doing on Vegan Life Skills, and if she would like to join, I would love to have her as part of our group. So I gave her the Vegan Life Skills Facebook page, and she's going to pass that on to another friend of hers who is vegan. And I'm so excited because everyone else is excited about what we're doing here. So I want to encourage you to encourage your friends to join us so that they too can be inspired, encouraged. And they don't even have to want to be a vegan, but just to try to eat a little different, to eat a little better. Every day is our goal, isn't it? Right. So I'm still stuffing, as you can tell. And I cut the recipe in half because that chili I made, I should have cut that recipe in half. Jeez, I'll be freezing that and eating off of that for half the winter. So Oh my goodness, this shell. Oh, I try to make my food look pretty. Well, it's not working too well today. These stuffed shells are tough. I'm almost finished. I was only going to make 10. I'm on 8. And what I always do when I make stuffed shells is to make more shells than I intend on filling. And the reason why, they tear, they stick together, and you lose some of the shells, and you'll have too much filling left over and not enough shells. So in this equation, I wanted to make 10 stuffed shells. So I boiled 12 shells. So you could see I have 2 left over, and they're perfectly good. So I may as well fill them up. I have the filling. So all your plans coming for Thanksgiving, everyone? Does anyone have a menu yet? If so, why don't you post it on the Facebook page so we can all share, learn, grow, and experiment? I've always been an individual who would experiment. When I was married and my kids were young, I would experiment almost with every meal on them. My husband would come home and he would be surprised because he had no idea what was for dinner. I thought that kept things interesting. I thought that kept the food interesting. And so I still experiment. And I guess that's why I tell you you all to experiment also. So we now have our shells all ready for us to pour the sauce. And this is just your typical spaghetti sauce. It's nothing special. If you want to make your own spaghetti sauce, by all means, go for it. Do it, do it, do it. We just stir a little and pour the sauce over top. Oh, I spilled some sauce already. Over top of each shell. And see, that looks pretty, but not enough sauce for me. If that's enough sauce for you, go for it. It's not quite enough sauce for me. I like my sandwiches messy. I like my sauce, a whole lot of sauce. Woo! Yes. And this is chunky sauce. Yes, yes, yes. So that is it. We'll take and put this in the oven, 350, and we're going to bake it 35, 45 minutes. However you think that it's finished, this is bothering me. However you think this is finished and everything is warmed up, because not much has to cook. So it's not meat, and it's not cheese, and any dairy products, so it doesn't have to cook for long. So the recipe calls to cook it for about 45 minutes. Generally, I would top some cheese on top of this, mozzarella, mixed cheese, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to leave it like this is. So we'll pop this in the oven. I am not going to have you here for 45 minutes waiting for it to be done. As usual, I will, once it's done, either come back live, depending upon how late it is, or I would just take a few photos and post it on the Vegan LifeSkills Facebook page. So this is it. I'm surprised that it didn't even take half an hour to do. I'm very pleased with that. So what I wanted to say was, please invite friends, neighbors, enemies, anyone who you would, there you go, anyone who you would think that they would like to experiment with their foods, anyone who has health issues that they want to look into the nutritional value and benefits that eating a plant-based diet and living the life style would want to have them sign up, have them request to be invited. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. um, YouTube has changed things up, so right now I am using my cell phone and my laptop in order to create videos, because the cell phone doesn't go to live on YouTube. You have to use a laptop or your PC. So if you would please let everyone know, all your friends and family, to subscribe. At this point, they don't have to be vegan. They don't even have to be interested in being a vegan. But you never know. Someone might learn something and utilize it. So let's see how everyone's doing. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, Alicia. Hello, hello. Indy, you love it. Thank you. Yes, yes, Alicia. It looks so good. Thank you. Gluten-free shells. I I don't know if they have gluten-free shells, but we know they have gluten-free pastas out there, so it should be coming soon. Let's see. Heidi, thank you. It does look delicious. Indy, you're getting hungry. That's what I'm here for. Okay, I used, Indy asked if I used firm, extra firm, or silken. You can use silken and then you don't have to blend it. But this is extra firm because you want the crumbles to, so that it kind of looks like ricotta cheese. So, but you can use half silken and half extra firm. Let's see who else. Oh, Terry, King, Terry Gunn. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? I thank everyone for watching. I thank everyone for taking their time out from Sunday football day. I know that it's kind of hard to pull away from it, but I appreciate it because I enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope that you can tell that also. So that's it. That's it for today. I'm glad that you joined me on Fun Day Sunday, and I will see you again next time. Bye, everyone.